Hi, welcome to Chuck and Amy's 2017 trip to England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. We started our trip by traveling to Cincinnati Airport. We left there about 6:20, flew to Newark, New Jersey, which is right across the river from Manhattan. And at 10 o'clock, we boarded our plane and flew overnight to Heathrow Airport in London and arrived about 20 minutes after 10 on Tuesday morning, September 5th. I didn't take any video of this because I was basically sitting in the very center of the plane and I could not have any views out the windows. Here we are in the parking lot of Heathrow, and all these luxury cars here are personal taxis. We actually get to take a luxury Mercedes minivan from Heathrow to our hotel. Here we're leaving Heathrow Airport and getting on the M4, which is basically their interstates system in England. Would you drive a big one? I think I'd be too embarrassed to. Here we're driving into London and notice the beautiful row houses on the right. Here's the lobby of our hotel, the Radisson Blu Edwardian Vanderbilt Hotel in Kensington. Here's our first cab ride into London with my beautiful wife Amy, her mother Deborah, and her aunt Linda. Here's the outer courtyard of Buckingham Palace. The public's not allowed to go in this area, but when we got our private tour, we actually got to ride a golf cart through here. Here's right outside the gates of Buckingham Palace. It's a 360-degree view of everything going on. You can see the Queen Victoria statue and all the people walking around taking pictures and just basically sightseeing. Here we see two guards outside of Buckingham Palace. When the Queen is away, there's only two guards stationed outside, and when she's there in residence, there are four guards. We were lucky and got tickets to a private exclusive tour of Buckingham Palace. So we weren't allowed to take pictures on our tour, but I included some stock photos I found on the internet here to give you an idea of what the rooms we walked through. It was truly amazing. I've been in several castles, several palaces. This is by far is the most incredible royal place I've ever been to. The tour actually lasted close to 2 hours, and there was 24 people in our group with 3 tour guides assisting us, and every room you see here we got to walk through. And it was an amazing experience that I'll never forget. From here on and throughout the rest of this video, a lot of our tour was done from a bus and taking video outside the windows and things. And you'll hear our various tour guides for each city and showing us around. And I'm just going to shut up and let you all try to listen to the tour guide, whatever he says, and just take in the sights of going around the city.
That's regular, guys, to hear 100 different languages. That's the average. There's more than 300 languages spoken here. Now, one thing's for sure, you're going to hear quite a lot of French in this neighbourhood, because it's a very French neighbourhood. There's more than 300,000 French people who live here. Okay. So it's actually the 6th largest French-speaking city, London. Now, on the right-hand side, we've got one of the museums there. We've got Natural History Museum. We'll see more of it on the way back out when we come back towards the hotel and head out to Windsor and everything like that at the end. But what I need to do is try and show you as much as I can, because it's a huge city and there's so much to see, and obviously so many people. Now, once we get up here, what I'm going to ask Mohammed to do, College will turn to the right there. So this, folks, is mostly Imperial College. Now, after the Great Exhibition of 1851, Prince Albert bought 50 acres of land here, which was mainly countryside at the time, and what he decided to do was build 3 world-class museums, a university, Imperial College, this one here. Unfortunately, this is the 70s extension. Yeah, perfect, this one here, mate. That's lovely. And also the Royal Albert Hall. Now, I must admit, one of the museums is called Victoria and Albert. We've got the Royal Albert Hall. The thing is he didn't name them after himself. It's just unfortunate that he died 10 years after the Great Exhibition, so he didn't see any of this finished. And Victoria, his wife, Queen Victoria, named everything after him. She was heartbroken when he died. So, as we come along here, you're going to see, coming up on the right, there's a big red brick building on the right. That's the Royal College of Music. Coming up just here on the right-hand side. And then when we just get up to the crossing there, Mohammed, if we can just slow down really nice and slow here. So on the right, Royal College of Music, but I want you to look to the left now, guys. Nice and easy, mate. Thank you. Take a look at that. That's the Royal Albert Hall, guys, the Royal Albert Hall. Now, those figures that you can see up there underneath the dome, those figures in Minton terracotta are 6'6" in height. That is an amazing auditorium. To be perfectly honest, the music and the acoustics were rubbish up until the 1960s. People went there to be seen and not really to listen. But they put baffles in the 60s, it works much better. If you could take the left here, how shall I put it, as beautifully and aesthetically pleasing as possible. Didn't matter what they were building. So take a look here on the left. You can see some of the hoardings, some of the panelling, those white funny things on the roof there, on the interior there on the left-hand side. You can see on the picture, that's the baffles that make the music sound good. We're now going to be turning to the right, guys, and on the left-hand side, you're going to see the Albert Memorial. The Albert Memorial, big golden statue of Prince Albert underneath what looks to be a big steeple of a church. Now, the thing is, folks, I know you don't get a good angle here, but this is literally 7 minutes walk up the street from the hotel. You can do this evening or tomorrow morning, even before you leave. Okay, so you can pop up and have a look. The parks are going to be open. Okay, the parks are going to be open. Now, I have to say is that right up until 2006, Most of us never had a clue that it looked like that because it had been painted black during the First World War. Just here on the right-hand side, we've got the Royal Geographical Society, which is there on the right. Oh, just over on the right, do you see that statue looking out there at the middle? And that's to celebrate the Duke of Wellington, whose statue you can just see here on the right-hand side. Duke of Wellington there on the right. Okay, his Victory Arch for the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. That's one of the largest bronze statues in Europe, by the way, that one up there. Do you see the little door in at the side there? There used to be a police station. And we're going to have something called the lamassu on it, but made out of recycled materials, a composite animal that they used to have in front of old temples and cities in Assyrian, Middle East, 7th century BC. Now, and the idea is that we're commemorating our greatest naval admiral. Now, his great victory at the Battle of Trafalgar is what put us on our path to becoming a great empire. Okay, so that's why we like to acknowledge that. So there you go on the left, National Gallery. We've got Nelson up top. Take a quick look down on the right. You can see there's a man on horseback there. That's Charles I, and you're looking towards Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament, which we'll be back towards a little bit later. Okay, but down there you can see where Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament are. So that's Charles I.
Big Ben.
Okay. There you can see there's that horse's ass and also the horse on top of that. He's the one that we executed after the Civil War, guys, because we had a civil war and we did get rid of him. Now, I'll tell you a bit more about that in a second. I want to show you someone who's back out again. He's been covered in scaffolding for a while, but as we turn to the right here, I want you to look to the left. Do you see the little statue there on the left-hand side? Do you see holding a cane and a cloak over his arm? You recognise him? George Washington. Okay. Did I not tell you? Okay, 2,000 years of history, and yet we have him right there in the centre of London. You may well remember that Washington said he never wanted to set foot on English soil ever again. We honoured that request. The earth underneath the statue we got from Mount Vernon in Virginia. We asked the ladies around Mount Vernon to send us some earth. We dug the hole, put that in, and put him on top. But you notice this statue's quite small because we like to keep history in perspective. That's it. But you see, we're all friends now. So it's all good. Look on the right here, folks. You can see Charing Cross. There's like a cathedral spire there. That's to commemorate something called the Charing Cross that was in the middle of the road originally, because we had a king called Edward I. Now, Edward I, or Longshanks, Hammer of the Scots, if you've ever seen the movie Braveheart, he's the one who comes across as the bad guy. Okay,